Welcome back, my friends, to a brand new video. My name is Shiva, Kailash, Shambho. I'm here to teach you about spirituality, if I can do such a thing. Teach, I mean. Today, talking about enlightenment. First and foremost, I'm in the Isha Yoga Center in Coimbatore, right in front of the Adiyogi statue, right there, on my left. And on my right is the Valangiri Hills, which is the Kailash of the south. This is where Shiva stayed up. He stayed up there for 3 months. 3.5 months, and the mountain absorbed his energy and it became very fierce and powerful. And I hope to climb there again in the next couple of days, so you stay tuned. I'll make a video about it for sure. So today the topic is enlightenment, something that I was very focused on pretty much for my entire adult life. When I first came in contact with this word and I understood what it meant, and having read the Buddha's text and the Buddha explaining what enlightenment was, there was no stopping me. That was the most important thing of my life. I was willing to throw everything and anything away, and I did, okay? I've foregone so many things to pursue this thing that we call enlightenment. And did I get it? Well, yes, I did. But this video actually isn't about enlightenment technically, because this word enlightenment is an English word. It doesn't really mean much. It obviously, etymologically, the word means to become full of light. If you're in darkness and you become lighter, you're enlightened. Or maybe when you're fully enlightened, you're fully enlightened. But it doesn't do it justice. What does it justice, ladies and gentlemen, in English is realization, okay? Once you get realized, that's it. It's a static thing, meaning it's either 0 or it's 1. Enlightenment is tomorrow I'll tell you something and you'll become more enlightened, but you're not enlightened fully. And even after realization, there's still more energy you can cultivate and more things you can discover and more of life you can understand, which I'm currently doing. This word enlightenment needs to change because words matter and your perception of these things matter. So if we were speaking Pali, if we were speaking Sanskrit, we wouldn't have these issues. We just say mukti or moksha or nirvana or nibbana, and we would all understand what that means. Ultimate liberation. In fact, the Buddha's word nirvana or nibbana, it's like the closest translation to that word is something is burning on a stovetop, like a kettle or a pot, and you just take it off the pot and you just let it cool. That's the cooling. You just kind of calm down. So back in the day when I first became aware of this word and this experience and the spiritual path altogether, I was so desperate towards getting realization and towards fulfilling my attainment. It was the most important thing of my life, rightfully so. And I burned through my life. That's all that I cared about. And I will share you how that happened in my whole experience. So what is preventing a person from achieving liberation and nirvana or nirvana, whatever, enlightenment, realization? It's memory. It's energy that it gets touched from other sources and it gets imprinted into your own psychology and you can't get rid of it. What does this mean? Well, for example, ladies and gentlemen, this water bottle has memory, okay? If this was someone else's water bottle and I picked it up, I would instantly start to absorb whatever this water bottle contains, whatever energy and information it contains. The other person's energy, the copper, the metal, the actual things inside of it, the energy would start to seep into my body. I would absorb it. And if it was, Sadhguru's water bottle, some fantastic being's water bottle, okay, that's fantastic. But if it's not some amazing person's, it wouldn't be that great, okay? It's not the best example, but there are countless of examples. Like, for example, if you're riding a subway or you're riding a bus, it matters which seat you sit in. Not only because the person that sat in the seat, their energy gets imbued into the seat, and if you sit inside of their seat, all of that energy gets soaked into you. If you know how to deal with it, fantastic. If you don't know, it'll just play havoc in your life and you won't even know what is happening, okay? That's the majority of human beings, suffering constantly. So this has to be cleansed, and that's the point of enlightenment, is to fully shed yourself of all this memory, of all of the impressions that have been imprinted into you and soaked into you for countless of lifetimes and eons, actually. But forgetting lifetimes aside, maybe you don't believe in that, it's okay. Just looking at this lifetime, all of the things that have happened to you, maybe the traumas or things that are presented into your consciousness that you couldn't handle. And that leaves a deep imprint into your mind, and it bothers you. It boggles your system down. You don't know how to handle it. And what happens? Well, what happens is
You're
I'm recording YouTube video. Canada, sorry.
Canada.
Yes.
Okay.
Talking
If you don't mind, I have joined with your video. Okay? No
Yes.
issue.
I'm in a video.
Okay.
Anything you want to share?
Canada. Yeah, your name is?
Shiva.
Shiva.
Shiva Shambho.
Shiva Shambho. Okay. Hi bro, here also my native, my friends is there, full on gang. Okay. I have also join with your video.
Yes, you're recording. It's
okay.
recording.
Yes, come. This is also in Coimbatore and Powai. But he is
Live Tamil Nadu full
2017 also in Modi is there na PM. Indian
PM,
PM also
Modi
in the
PM.
opening.
Modi
Okay.
Kachiku voting.
I'm also in
Modi
living
must
at 2017 in here also Coimbatore.
Yes.
I'm studying at also in Coimbatore. Okay. If you don't mind, you are explaining this on
Yeah.
video. Yeah.
It's all recording. so-
All boys selfie. All boys live. Live commentator. நாம தான ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
Hi.